What's going on, guys? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel, online at www.whatsupinthesky.com. And we got a good one for you here. If you watched my last video, this is the spot directly next to the picture that was on there. This is from Sol 862 from NASA. Here you go, right here. And NASA, well, I want to ask you guys something, and we're going to take a real good look at this little piece right here. Um, Not even just with the amazing pieces of debris, whatever, this whole place looks like a debris field. You've got some amazing stuff. Look at this little circle guy with it's hollowed out. It's got a little center circle in it, on a whole bunch of interesting stuff here. But the very, what are you guys doing with these pictures question here is this piece right here. And this was very noticeable at first, and I'm hoping you guys are kind of honing in on it. There's a square box hiding some of this rock right there. And who knows what else it was doing. A lot of the people who come to my channel talk about this fake sand that they stick in here. We see it like more than once in this place. And let me show you that it's definitely straight squared. You can see it. Here we go. It's perfect. And I said, I don't know if that was copied from it. It could just been a glitch in the rover or something like that, but it looks way more than that. The whole picture has been um, definitely obfuscated to mess your eyes up. There's color that's put in here that's way past the bare filter, what the bare filter sticks in it. These things, then you've got the different colors all together. There's this a whole bunch of stuff that's in there that just kind of throws your eyes off. And as you watch the video and it goes longer, you'll be able to start picking some of that stuff out and you won't see it as much. Here's that's an enhanced version. Here's directly from NASA. So you can see that thing is definitely there. Whatever it was, and it looks to be kind of this whole little area here looks to be changed. Almost like there was something back here that was connected to these pieces. But check this stuff out up here. And wait till we get up to the top piece of this. I mean, this stuff looks kind of like it was sitting there Puma Punku somewhere here on Earth. Look at the rounded shapes. The interesting, what I find interesting is even in the NASA picture, you can see will seem to be ornate carvings in these things. They might just be pixels, who knows? But that thing bothers me. Looking in black and white, you can really see how it's missing. It's not sand. It's not, you know, it's nothing but something was tinkering with this picture. And really, if this was supposedly a raw photo from the rover, nothing should be touching this picture before we get to see it. Um, I don't understand how that gets to be the deal that these get done, but I guess they have to do it for a reason. All right, so let's check out some of these pieces. I mean, hopefully you guys are taking this stuff in as we go through it. I'm sure you're going to find much more than I'm here to point out. I'm just going to try and slowly take my time through it, not get you guys sick roaming around it, because this, like I said, this is a huge picture, and we're just on a little tiny picture, a piece of it, Interesting stuff here. See how this kind of has a purple tint to it, but it's almost like vegetation coming off to each side of it. See that here, how it comes out? I see what I see, you see what you see. Now we do it here. Just like I see right here, some very interesting stuff. This looks to be whatever it is. It's definitely like up in the air. It seems like you could just like ride under it. Here you got the shadows with it. Um, this piece here's got some what looks to be blur on it, but look at this how it's kind of laid out, and it seems to have tracks on it. Whatever this little piece of something is, and like I said, I think that if you guys look at my channel throughout, I'm not 100% sure what happened on Mars. I've got a good idea what happened, but at least 100% in my mind, there used to be a civilization there. Current, I'm not sure. I haven't seen enough proof that there is current life on there. Like, could have been, thousands of years, 100 years, millions of years, hundreds of thousands of years. Who knows? But this stuff had to have come from something other than, Mother Mars wasn't out shaping all these rocks. And especially as we come up the mountain here, you start seeing some of the stuff that's on the mountain. It's, well, on the hill. It's not a true mountain. This isn't even that huge or that big. This is just one little spot on Mars that we get to see. Look at the interesting pieces as they lay about here on the floor here. Um, all right, here we're getting up into the interesting stuff. All right, pay attention here to this piece of this whole area really seems to be one piece of something, whether it was a machine or it looked like it had some sort of functioning purpose to it. It may have been ornate. This does kind of look like it has, certain faces in it. But if you can see, like, there's a number 3 backwards right there in it. As we go through it, this piece right here really stands out. It's got these boxed out pieces that come down. The like kind of like a little dome piece in the middle of it. Let me see if I can switch it off here to the real bright version of it, and you can really see how this is way more color than what's on the just that bare filter alone. This stuff was added to make your eyes go crazy when you looked at it, and this stuff is in the picture. Let me show you. Let me get it back down to the NASA shot so you can see that color is there. I'm just bringing it out with a couple pretty simple tools here, but what are you guys seeing on here? Comment below. Let me know what you guys are seeing. I know you guys are seeing more than me. I have been up for the last couple of days. I've been working on another website. I do like starting up another website right now. I'll give you guys the link here soon. It's going to be pretty cool. It's got a nice positive mission to it. As always, here at whatsupinthesky.com or What's Up in the Sky 37, we keep it positive, even when we get these junk pictures back from NASA. And look at this. This is where I say this stuff when I say, tubing and stuff like that. See how this piece right here has I mean, stuff you just wouldn't usually see. It's got a bend in it, wide bend. It looks like tubing. I mean, to me it does. Well, I see what I see, you see what you see. And it's bent in different directions, how it comes down. It doesn't look like the edge of, a rock or something. I mean, it looks like tubing that's running through this whole area. And the coloring, like I said, the bare filters, you'd see more like up here, like they're equally spread out. And I'm going to try and put a link, if I remember, to the bare filter to show you guys what I'm talking about, that they add all these colored pictures that it also chops it up. I'm not sure why they add it. Um, I'm sure there's a reason. Now check this little hook thing out here. This I pointed out. I saw this earlier and I really started looking at the black and white version. Let's see what we got here. I mean, it's definitely looks like a hook, and it seems to be open there. Here's the direct from NASA. You can see it a little bit better. And it just seems to be buried in the sand with everything else. It's amazing what took place here. And this does look like any old place on Earth we could roll to, old abandoned civilization. Like what was it? Up in Jordan or Turkey, there's go back like Tempe. There's a beautiful underground stuff, and the animals and stuff that are on these huge pillars. They're in a circle, are just gorgeous. And some of this, some of what I see in these not oh, I call it architecture, the molding and the shaping of these things look like some of these like animals that were on there. I try and stick away from the faces and the animals um, as I go further into this, just because it's so easy to see. Not always though. There are some that are just so blatant. It's in your face blatant, and I don't see how they get through the filters. If there are filters, sometimes I'm wondering why they let us see a lot of this stuff. There's a lot in these pictures, and the only thing it looks to see blatantly blurred out was that thing down at the bottom, which when I say only, just that little square down there makes me wonder what is authentic and what's not. It's if there's one little piece of a picture that's been faked or forged or covered up, then the whole picture's garbage. I guess you could say that, right? I shouldn't even be looking at it because who knows if it's but I'm gonna give it the benefit down, say it could be, like I said, it could be with some quotes up above. It could be a rover, a glitch. Maybe the glitch when it was getting sent back, it put a little square piece of sand over top of that rock. Look at these right here. The tubing continues. It's circled up there, and everything just kind of winds around. Here you got these. I mean, there's gaps in it. It's just they're perfect squares. I mean, the shapes and the geometries here. I'm hoping you guys are catching that, especially above anything. The geometry of it all, the squares, the triangles. This was part of the, if you looked at the other video, you can see some of this piece on it from over here. And this whole area is just littered with stuff. I mean, it looks like Uncle Jakes Junkyard, like my buddy Terry says, from France. He's a cool guy. Check out his says Terry Fleming, Flamingo guitar player. I haven't seen him on my videos lately. I'm sure he's still rocking and rolling and watching the videos when he can. So let's take a good look at this stuff. Like I say, he termed the Uncle Jake's Junkyard, and I definitely think that Uncle Jake's got some good stuff, especially here on this part of Mars. When we're getting down to these, the bottom of the mountains, supposedly, where really, if you had a civilization and there was water at the bottom of the mountain, you would expect everything to collect down there over the years. And as it dried out, you'd just be looking at this bunch of stuff. This could have been wood at one time. This could be petrified wood for all we know. This is one of the coolest pieces. This to me looks like a little headlight or something with that center piece in it. I don't know what to think of it. It's definitely cool, whatever it is. Um, and if that's just a rock, that's even cooler that it's got hollowed out like that, and it looks like there's a little gemstone inside of it. It's for the rock people that come here and say it's rocks, it's rocks. They'll just I don't even think they watch the video or they even try and open the picture. It's just automatically it's rocks, it's rocks. Pretty cool. You see that? I'm looking at the real light pieces in here. It's definitely this is the NASA how it came from NASA, so you're looking at directly what we got as we come on through. This looks like a face right here to me. It seems to have a little bit of a square blur on it. Now, a lot of people are telling me that these just show up in the shadows, and they could, because I've seen them show up in other shadows, but they don't always. I mean, this is not much more lighter than this piece right here, and you see this piece has got a nice little square piece. This has got it right here where it always starts to get interesting. Like this right here, you see that little watch it comes up, it goes down, and then it's just straight blur across, so you can't see what that shape was. But it almost looks like a little mask of some sort, a little mouth down here. I'll stay away from the faces. There's a lot of good people that do videos with faces. There's so many people doing the Mars stuff now. It's even sometimes it's I feel like you guys are getting could be getting bored of this stuff. It's like I need to get back up to the moon and a couple other. Let's see, Mercury, Venus. There's life everywhere. At least there was at one time, and the probes we sent out there here from America and from really much the whole world prove it. I mean, they show it. Um, European Space Agency, they've got some great ones out on Mars that show the high rise, or show the Mars Express up top. Beautiful pictures of civilization etched out into the mountainsides. So I'm still looking at directly how it came from NASA. Let me go and get it back up. Get it. I think looking at this way, you can definitely pull it out much better. I've done my own white balancing here, basically. So what do you guys think about this? What do you really think? Really, honestly, the main piece, if you guys watch this whole video, the main piece is what do you think about this? I mean, what do you guys think about that? I think that could just be sand up there. It looks like somebody they took out something here. See how this all looked like it was together? Like they just kind of took the blur piece, the sand pieces. Let me throw some sand up here. Who knows? It might not be. This stuff could be done on the rover. The rover could be programmed to see stuff. I'm telling you, it could be. Computers are amazing. I'm an IT director. Um, they can be programmed to do anything. They can be programmed to find. Well, just look at the stuff like your eyes and your iris and how far computers have come with recognition. We can recognize certain features of what things would be, and also these lines. Maybe this was put in there by just part of the hiding of the whole picture. Maybe it wasn't as specific to this piece, but it definitely looks specific to that piece to me. So I don't know, guys. Let me come back out here slowly, see if there's anything else we really truly missed. Well, there's tons of stuff on here that I didn't go over or point out, but I know you guys see it. We don't have to point every little thingy out here. The videos would be, well, I used to do 30-minute videos back in the day. I try not to do too long of videos now. Keep them a little bit short, 15 to 20 minutes if possible. Some just need longer though, you never know. Here you see more of what looks like that claw we saw up on the other part. Look at this piece right here, see it? Just interesting. Kind of comes down into this little blob of stuff. Here's a cool piece. Look at the lightning bolt look to it. See that? Like the S lightning bolt. Looks like just a piece of this here. That's probably just a coincidence, but see how that other piece has got that. It's amazing that for rocks that they would have all these different colors in just one rock, you know. You decide. You know, I see what I see, you see what you see. Comment below. Let me know what you guys see. That's really what I want to know. I do this stuff to hear what you guys think of it too, because I get excited if you guys are downloading pictures and actually putting them onto your hard drives. And I get emails from people after I do a video that have circled 10 other things. That's definitely why I do it, because I know that way it's like, oh, people appreciate this stuff. It's not just me blabbing here. Pretty much it is just me blabbing here on my channel. But all right, guys. So I've been up for 2 days. I definitely wanted to show you this one. Let's see this. Let's watch how it goes. This is kind of cool here. You can see the S shaping of it. Yeah, two different people. One person will see this and says, "Oh, it's nothing but rocks." I see a world of possibility in these pictures, especially this one right here. Through all the color, through all the stuff that they throw up in your face to try and make you not be able to see that, you know, to confuse your eyes, to confuse your mind. Um, the different colors, the filters, the blur, the things I call little blind effects that show up. There's not many parallel lines on this picture, so you don't see many of them in this one. As I roll through here, being quiet for once. I want to do one thing right here. I just want to edit, pump up the brightness of this piece right here. So you see that little backwards 3 and stuff? I just want to see this piece right here seems to be. Now let's adjust here. All right, kept it there. This piece right here was what kept drawing my eye back to it. This seems like it's definitely been cut or been. See how there's 2 little holes in here, 1, 2. It looks like it's made for something. That's what I'm trying to say here. It's like it's designed. Something designed that there. All right, guys. Much love to you. What's going on, NASA? Why don't you explain? They never explain it. I do get the say. If you look at my stats, I will get hits from the NASA crowd. You know, the NASA.gov and the wonderful .govs. I get some of those hits on my page. So you guys watching our videos, and it's not just my videos on my website. What'supinthesky.com. I have a whole bunch of people's videos up there every day. Where it seems like we're adding somebody new on there that wants to put their videos up, and they put up the ones they will. Some people put all their videos up, so like I do. Some people put a couple of them up there. Anybody who makes videos or you know, documentaries, anything. If you do the pictures, if you're interested in uploading to my site, let me know, and we'll get you going. But I'd really like to know what you guys think about that right there. Comment, let me know. My name is Will. What's up in the sky 37? Check out the website. Hit like, share. If you guys share this stuff, it definitely helps get these numbers out and gets this to more people. See, the general public, I've got such a good viewing audience of my subscribers who come here and watch this stuff. We're really into it. It's hard to pull the public into this stuff. You end up getting what goes viral is the stuff like the coffin video where it was a little block, a little square block. I said looked like a coffin. But then you look at stuff like this, and this stuff is way more ornate to me and interesting at least. So comment, let me know what you're thinking. Hope you have a good weekend. Tomorrow, if you guys catch this, it's Saturday at 2 o'clock. I'm going to be on with my buddy D Lake for Prez. Him and his buddies from the Truth or the Media Speaks. They invited me on to talk some space anomalies. So I'm going to go on there tomorrow. I'll put a link up on Google Plus and all that good stuff before I get on. So much love to you guys. Have a good one. Peace.